Good day, fine people. A very warm welcome to you. Warm greetings. I'm sending them your way. My name is Nick on the ZX Spectrum 48K. I'm looking at KGB Superspy. So I don't know if this is anything to do with Russia. But anyway, KGB are the secret service, I think, in Russia. Published by Codemasters in 1989. The game also came out on the Commodore 64. It's a horizontal scrolling helicopter game where you must prevent World War III. Now, scientists in East Germany, of all places, have developed a super weapon to destroy the world. We must go in our helicopter because some of the scientists want to defect. They don't want the end of the world. So we go in and pick them up and rescue them so we can come up with something to, prevent World War III, which isn't brilliant. So here I come in my flimsy helicopter, colour clash galore. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat. So look out for the scientists. Now the flashing arrows telling us where the next scientist is. There's upgrades. There's a fist there that can do something or other. And every time we take a hit, I think we'll take a bit of damage. Right, okay, so let's see what we can do. Fuel is running out on the right-hand side, that yellow-red bar. By picking up petrol cans, we can refuel those. And look at the bottom left, I've rescued one scientist. We need to rescue 6. And then once we've done that, we take all of them together to the far right-hand side of the screen. Keep scrolling. And drop them up at the base. Right, here we go. Biff, biff, biff. Now, it doesn't look like we take too much... Oh, I shot a scientist there. And we have to start all over again. It doesn't look like the ship takes too much damage on level 1. Can't even see damage there. So hopefully I can get off that and show you the next stage. Now, very reminiscent, this heavily influenced, I suppose, I might be wrong, because it's the only one I can think of, CHOPLIFTER in 1982, which came out on the Apple II by Dan Gorling, I think. Right, okay. Right, rescued ones, we need to do this all in one go. There's upgrades to weapons, but keep an eye on that fuel. If you run out of fuel, you are dead. If you crash your helicopter into the ground too heavily, you are dead as well. There's a good tent up the top there. Someone's going camping in the middle of World War III. If you are currently camping in the middle of World War III, then comment in the comment section below. So the game is okay for the time, 1989. But I think they could have done something about this colour clash for the time period. But we've got a big sprite to control. I'm liking the sort of like inertia of the thing. Although there isn't really that much inertia. And I like in the way the helicopter dips up and down as you go up and down. Right, okay. So, East Germany, who no longer exist. Scientists wanted to defect to West Germany, and we need a helicopter to take them over there. Why they couldn't dig a tunnel in the good old-fashioned ways, I don't know. So I've been doomed again. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That's what helps the channel grow. It's quite tough and it is quite important. A lot of people might just watch without subscribing. But anyway, as long as you're bookmarked, that's good enough. Yes. Right, so we're on a war mission. Bom 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 fiddly bom 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 bom. Big nose. Right, come on. Right. Come on. So I've got one of these people rescued. It's very hard to see the upgrades. Don't know what they've done. Right, so it's been well coded. It scrolls particularly well. Look at the foreground there down the bottom of the ground. You can just about see that is parallax scrolling. That's going across quicker than the background, so you might not have seen that. This is a day stage. I think there might be other stages at night. Now, if you want to see other ZX Spectrum games reviewed, there's a link to the playlist, the ZX Spectrum playlist containing all of them in the description below. We're almost coming up to 1,500 games reviewed at time of recording. There were no survivors, ghosts. Did we run out of fuel there? I was talking to you and not paying attention. It says KGB Superspy. If you're a member of the KGB, then comment in the comment section below. Who's your main enemy? I presume it's James Bond. He was always doing bad stuff to you. I'm not sure if James Bond is based on a real story. 007, who was 001, who was 002, who was 0012. It's big mysteries, really. I want to see about those people. Were they particularly rubbish? Yeah. Who's the worst one? 000. I bet he was pretty rubbish. That probably represents what wages he got, which isn't too dissimilar to mine. So thank you to the members keeping this thing going. If you want to be a member, click on that members button, see what it's about. If you want to donate to the channel to keep it going, it is pretty tricky. I don't know how I'm still keeping this thing together. I don't know. It's a mystery. We've almost stopped doing it about 3 times during its duration. Not recently, though. Right, go. But there's just so much stuff out there that we need to look at. Stress busting is important in this modern day world as it gets crazier and crazier as each year or each day goes by. Hold it together. We're winning. We're together. We're doing it. We have reviewed versions of CHOPLIFTER on various systems, I think. Graphically, game over. Graphically, this is the most advanced one that we've looked at. Let's put my initials in, or at least some NNN in. Nicky. Oh, look at that. It does the K back to front. That's pretty cool to try and reflect the KGB. What does KGB stand for? Gremlin, Great Boots. What does it stand for? You tell me. Kremlin, probably don't stand for Kremlin. Kremlin, Great Bureau. I don't know. Someone will tell us. But please don't send me any polonium in the post. I prefer the aftershave Millions or Dupe. Or maybe Paco Rabanne. But I don't like polonium. It stings my skin. Yes. Right. Okay. Oh dear. I crashed the plane or the helicopter. Go Superspy. Now place your bets. Will I actually get off level 1? Not playing like a dingo like this. Go Superspy. Well, he's a spy and he's particularly super. That's all you need to know. Good movement, good graphics. There was a 128k version of this, but I couldn't get it to work. I presume that's got music playing. But I'm quite happy on this occasion playing the 48k version. That's, it's got good sound. So the key bit of this game to get anywhere is to follow the flashing arrows, because that tells you what direction the next scientist is who needs to be rescued. Glide to the ground as safely as you can and pick them up. On level 1, don't overthink it, because I don't think the helicopter's going to take too much damage. Whoops, too much damage. So just concentrate on picking up your 6 scientists and get to the right-hand side. Now I'm determined to do that, even though I need to do an edit before this review is out. Sometimes a scientist looks like someone waving at you, but it's just a dummy and turns into a military man who runs off. Right? Why are East German scientists developing a weapon to take over the world? It seems a bit counterproductive. The only safe place to take over the world is actually from another world, like Mars or the Moon or somewhere like that, because it's like 2 ants blowing up the same stone they're on. I mean, I own this stone now, but I've destroyed it to dust. If you are a couple of ants fighting World War III on a stone, then comment in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. And, is it ultimately a waste of time? So more fuel for me. 1 scientist rescued. Patience is a virtue. And it's also a card game. And it's also something you'd see in a hospital. Excellent. Write that down in your notebooks. Patience, virtue, card game, people in a hospital. Excellent stuff. And that's your takeaway. Hope you're keeping your notebooks as I pick up man number 2. How many scientists work in this place? Don't know. Put your favourite scientist joke in the comment section below as well. Let's have a bit of a competition there about scientists. I don't think there is a scientist joke, is there? But you might be able to find one. Do boo boo ba doo ba ba da ba ba da ba. World War III. Da 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 da. World War III. See, World War III doesn't seem so bad when you put a nice groovy music to it. Dooby 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 doo doo dooby doo 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 doo. Dooby dooby doo 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 doo. Skibby da ba ba doo boo. Yeah, right. I'm towing this big rock here, knocking people to Betsy. Right, I've got 5 scientists now. 5 scientists. Don't mess up, Nicky. It'll be annoying if I mess up now. Cue to mess up. I need 1 more scientist. Then I can take him to the base. And then by my own low standards, this is a success level 1. Fuel's looking a bit low. Don't crash the... Yes, right. Okay. Look, arrow pointing right. Where is he? Look for the scientist. There's the building there. Where is he? He's back this way. Where is he? He's back this way. Where? Oh, God, he must be camouflage. Is that him on that tree? That's him there. Almost colour clashed. Like, yes, right. We've got all 6. Do 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 do. Yay! Right, that's stage 1, and that's how you do it eventually. Congratulations, mission 1 completed. Mission 2 now. And it's going to get progressively more difficult. We're in a night stage. Here we go. Somewhere on here must be damage. But anywho, there we go. I seem to be losing most of my lives by crashing the darn helicopter. There's 1. Again, collect 6 scientists. Take them back to the base. Don't crash the helicopter. And that's it. Okay. Well, I quite like this game. I prefer the simplicity of Choplifter, but this is a good one as well by Codemasters. That was KGB Superspy, a helicopter scrolling game by Codemasters in 1989. Rescue scientists instead of rescuing prisoners. Same sort of thing, really. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. I love seeing your memories and your thoughts about these games. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bom 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 diddly bom bom do bom 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 big nose.